So I've just started off what I'm focusing on this episode, and I'm making sure that everything is lit up. Ever since the start of the series, there have always been creeper explosions everywhere because nothing is lit up outside. I'm gonna fix that, and I'm not gonna use torches for them. I'm gonna try using other things, and that's gonna be that. I've took a little time to design a little lamp that I'm gonna place all around here. I tried to do multiple things, but some of them looked too bulky. Some of them looked really weird, like it just looked like the light had a top hat. So I think birch trapdoors look good enough because it gives that kind of paper lamp feel. And it does do a pretty good job at lighting up when they're all around here. It'll be noticeable how much it lights up. So I'll place them all here and then we'll see how well it lights up. I don't want to fill up the base too much with lamps, but here's how it looks right now. It looks pretty good. It doesn't light up everything yet, so I think I'll have to resort to putting sea lanterns in the lakes to make it more bright, because there are still areas that are below a light level of 7, I think it is. And yeah, I'll just sneak in little ways to light it up with bushes and the water. After a little bit of time working out how to add the lighting, I think I've figured it out pretty well. It does look a little messy from here, but once you walk around inside of it, it looks okay. I also added more lanterns to the blacksmith hut and took away the torches. I'm really trying to make it look natural. But one thing I do have to change is this building over here. It really doesn't fit with the style of everything else, and I've really tried to not touch it with the lighting because I'm planning on completely redoing the roof and moving things around. Also, another thing that I did get, which was pretty lucky while I was decorating, I fought a drowned with a trident and he did drop it. So soon I will be enchanting this once I get more enchanted books. And also while I was exploring to get the dead bushes from under these bush decorations, I did find an acacia village. So in the later episodes, we can transport some villages here and start our iron farm. Right now, you'll just see me redoing the animal pen and tearing it all down. What I'm doing for it is I'm moving it to the side closer to the sea because I'm making room for something else that I'm doing in this episode. The plan for the animal pen is that I might add more animals into it. If I do, I'll probably just expand it, and yeah, but I don't know how I will do that, but I probably will find a way. So what's happening with the roof in this is that the roof is going to go out on both sides. You'll probably see it in the video. I'm not that great at explaining it, but you'll know what I'm talking about when I say that it goes out on both sides. And what I've been trying to do for this whole village is making each of the roofs different because I'm trying to give each house a unique feel. And yeah, also the reason why there are gonna be this episode is gonna be filled with a lot of time lapsing because this episode I'm focusing on a lot of decoration and building, and it takes a lot of time to decide and figure out what I'm gonna do, so it's better put into a time lapse instead of kind of just doing it without a time lapse and trying to do it quickly, because I know that I'm really indecisive and I'm gonna have to do it so slowly, so it's better put into a time lapse. Talking about next episode, I'm gonna be doing some preparations for a little project that I'm doing. Well, it's not really a project. You'll see what it is, but I'm gonna do some preparations for next episode, and you'll see what I'm preparing for in the coming episodes. Also, something unrelated, which is trying to locate the stronghold. That isn't the project, but I'll also probably be doing it soon. If I do, I might not go into it right when I locate it. I might locate it and then go back and then kind of update my gear and such, and then go back to fight it. Because honestly, I've never actually fought the Ender Dragon. It's always been in like multiplayer servers, and that's pretty easy to fight the Ender Dragon in there. But this is truly going to be the first season or the first Let's Play that I'm fighting it solo. So after a good amount of time, I finished building the thing and I finished transferring all of our animals into here. Now, I'm keeping the horses here because I'm gonna get rid of this place and then create a stable for horses. I'm gonna probably push it back here. But right now I'm able to finally light it up, and after it will probably be approaching the end of the episode. So this horse stable that I'm creating right now is a last minute decision, and probably a horrible one at that, cuz I just decided to do it cuz I didn't think I had enough material to create an episode, and I ended up doing way too big of a horse pen, a horse stable. Of course it'll be good in the long run because it's big and roomy and it has a lot of places to keep horses, but it really took a lot of time to do it, and this is exactly why it's coming out a day late. So, this horse pen, I tried to give enough room for the layout because I realized in all of my other builds I always made it too small and I never liked it. And you can't really change it when you're decorating it and you're just like, well, the layout's too small. 'Cause I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to rip out all of my whole entire project to redo it. So that's why I made the layout really big. Now I see why it shouldn't have been that big, but what can you do? It's all good, and I'm actually pretty proud of it. I've done a lot of work on it, and I've made sure that I've kind of put the detail into it that I want to. It is mainly for decoration. It doesn't really have a big purpose. I've never actually really used horses very much. I always just prefer to kind of grab an elytra in the end and then start flying around. But when you're doing the game this early, when you're this early into the game, it's good to have a horse, and maybe I'll try breeding a few, getting more horses from outside, and that would be something to do. And yeah, while I was building this, there were a lot of mobs that were spawning inside of it when I put up the roof because I did have light in it, but once I had to remove that light to put other light in it, the monsters kept spawning. There were monsters on the kind of support beams, I guess you would call them, that would like jump down on me right after I slept, which was always a scary thing. It's very scary, actually. I get scared easily in Minecraft, so please do not suggest for me to play a horror game because I would probably have a heart attack. Yeah, this horse thing. Oh yeah, the stable. Also, I'm trying to make it kind of a cross the art style, I want to make it a cross between kind of Far Eastern, like horse stables, and also Western horse stables, because I didn't find one on each that I liked. So I just decided to mix Eastern and Western styles together. So now, after about a couple hours of work in real time, I've gotten the layout of it. I'm running really low on resources, like I barely have any food, and my iron is completely gone. So I'm just gonna go through a little mining session and also just finish up this whole thing, and then I'll be back. Considering how much work I've done in this video, I probably won't be getting it up on my normal upload schedule, but I did put more work into this video than the others. So just saying, if my videos don't come in on time, it's probably because I'm working on something that takes more time. Now, after many more hours of finishing up the decorations and lighting it all up, I've finally completed it. I do feel like I went a little overboard with the lanterns, but it is just to spawn proof it. If I knew I would be creating a hole and kind of running it through the back, I would have kind of pushed this more to the right, because I could probably connect the path to other parts in the village that I'll create later. I also added a few lighting here and a bit of lighting here and there, and I am running low on resources now that I've completed it, so I will go resource gathering probably in the next episode. This is the end of the episode. If you liked the video, then like the video, and if you want to see more videos of mine, then subscribe. Bye.